Welcome to a journey back to Dallas, the iconic, scandalous, and unforgettable soap opera that ruled primetime TV from 1978 to 1991. From the power struggles at South Fork Ranch to the legendary drama of J.R. Ewing, Dallas captured hearts and sparked conversations across the globe. But what about the cast that brought this world to life? Join us as we take a closer look at the stars who defined the Ewing family saga, from the determined Sue Ellen Ewing, Linda Gray, to the charming Bobby Ewing, Patrick Duffy, and the feisty Lucy Ewing, Charlene Tilton. We'll also revisit the wisdom and grace of Miss Ellie, Barbara Bel Geddes, and other fan favorites like Ray Krebs, Cliff Barnes, and Donna Culver. But this isn't just a trip down memory lane. We'll reveal where these stars are now and how their careers and lives have evolved since Dallas made them household names. Get ready for a nostalgic ride with the Dallas cast then and now. Larry Hagman as J.R. Ewing. Larry Hagman's portrayal of J.R. Ewing in the hit series Dallas, 1978 to 1991, defined the ruthless, scheming oil baron archetype for an entire generation of television fans. Known for his slick charm, cunning mind, and unapologetic ambition, J.R. became one of the most iconic villains in TV history. Hagman's talent brought depth and complexity to a character audiences love to hate. Before Dallas, Hagman showcased his versatility in a wide range of roles. Fans fondly remember him as the befuddled astronaut Major Anthony Nelson in the sitcom I Dream of Jeannie, 1965 to 1970, a stark contrast to his cold and calculating J.R. He also appeared in various television series such as Harbor Master, Sea Hunt, and the soap opera The Edge of Night. His film debut came in 1964 with Ensign Pulver and the gripping Cold War thriller Fail Safe. Hagman's later years were marked by personal challenges. In 2011, he announced a stage 2 throat cancer diagnosis, and this came over 15 years after surviving a liver transplant. Tragically, he passed away in 2012 at the age of 81 due to complications from cancer. Though Hagman is no longer with us, his legacy as one of television's most unforgettable characters lives on. J.R. Ewing remains a symbol of power, greed, and undeniable charisma, immortalized by Hagman's remarkable talent. Barbara Bel Geddes as Miss Ellie Ewing. When Dallas, 1978, first graced television screens, it introduced us to a cast of unforgettable characters, and at the heart of it all was Barbara Bel Geddes as Miss Ellie Ewing. As the matriarch of the Ewing family, Miss Ellie embodied grace, strength, and resilience, anchoring the dramatic twists of South Fork Ranch. Barbara's brilliant portrayal earned her an Emmy Award and solidified her as one of TV's most cherished stars. But long before Dallas, Bel Geddes was a powerhouse of talent. She shone on Broadway in the original production of Cat on a Hot Tin Roof, 1955, as Maggie and captivated moviegoers in I Remember Mama, 1948, earning an Academy Award nomination. Alfred Hitchcock fans will remember her as Midge in Vertigo, 1958, where she played a woman torn between love and heartbreak, a performance that remains iconic. Beyond acting, Barbara was a multifaceted artist, penning children's books and designing greeting cards after her retirement in 1990. She spent her later years immersed in creativity at her homes in Maine and New York. Barbara Bel Geddes passed away in 2005 at 82, but her legacy endures through her unforgettable performances. Her role as Miss Ellie continues to be a beacon of strength, cherished by fans who grew up with the drama of Dallas. Linda Gray as Sue Ellen Ewing. Linda Gray captivated audiences as Sue Ellen Ewing, the glamorous yet deeply troubled wife of J.R. Ewing, in the legendary series Dallas. Her portrayal of Sue Ellen's journey from a long-suffering alcoholic to a strong, independent woman earned her critical acclaim, including an Emmy nomination in 1981 and 2 Golden Globe nods. Gray's character brought emotional depth and complexity to the show, making Sue Ellen one of television's most unforgettable leading ladies. After leaving Dallas in 1989, Gray showcased her versatility in the entertainment world. She appeared opposite Sylvester Stallone in the comedy Oscar, 1991, and starred in the drama series Models Inc., 1994 to 1995. Her talent also shone in TV movies like Moment of Truth, Why My Daughter, 1993, and Accidental Meeting, 1994. Gray revisited the role of Sue Ellen in the reunion movies Dallas, J.R. Returns, 1996, and Dallas, War of the Ewings, 1998. Her return to South Fork Ranch continued with the TNT reboot of Dallas, 2012 to 2014, where she once again proved why Sue Ellen remains a fan favorite. Beyond Dallas, Gray took her talents to international shores, starring as Tabitha Maxwell Brown in the British soap Hollyoaks. She also appeared in the Hallmark movie A Perfect Wedding and the CW comedy series Significant Mother, showing her ability to adapt across genres. Now 84 years old, Linda Gray remains as charming and graceful as ever. Her iconic performance as Sue Ellen continues to resonate with fans, solidifying her legacy as a powerhouse in television drama. Patrick Duffy as Bobby Ewing. Patrick Duffy brought warmth and charisma to Dallas as Bobby Ewing, the moral compass of the Ewing family, from 1978 to 1991. His portrayal of Bobby, the kind-hearted brother to the scheming J.R. Ewing, made him a fan favorite, and his on-screen chemistry with Victoria Principal, who played Pam Barnes, added a layer of romance to the drama. Duffy's return to the role in the Dallas continuation on TNT, 2012 to 2014, proved his enduring appeal, reuniting fans with the beloved Ewing clan. While Bobby Ewing may be his most iconic role, Duffy's career extended far beyond South Fork Ranch. From 1991 to 1998, he starred in the hit sitcom Step by Step as Frank Lambert, solidifying his reputation as a versatile actor. He also appeared on the CBS soap The Bold and the Beautiful, playing Stephen Logan from 2006 to 2011 and returning for appearances in 2022 and 2023. Duffy's other notable roles include playing the lead character's father in the NBC sitcom Welcome to Sweden, 2014, and continuing to charm audiences with his relatable and engaging presence. Now 75 years old, Duffy is enjoying life with actress Linda Pearl, with whom he has been in a relationship since 2020. The pair recently appeared together in an interview on The Jason Show, showcasing their delightful chemistry and Duffy's enduring popularity. Patrick Duffy remains a cherished figure in television history. Jim Davis as Jock Ewing. In the world of Dallas, 1978, Jock Ewing stood tall as the formidable patriarch of the Ewing dynasty, a character brought to life by the legendary Jim Davis. With his gruff demeanor, unwavering determination, and old-school values, Jock Ewing became the embodiment of power and authority at South Fork Ranch. Davis's portrayal was nothing short of magnetic, making Jock a cornerstone of the series and a character fans still remember fondly. Before stepping into the iconic role of Jock Ewing, Jim Davis had a long career filled with rugged roles in westerns and dramas. Starting in the 1940s, Davis made a name for himself in films like Winter Meeting, 1948, and The Big Sky, 1952, where he shared the screen with Hollywood heavyweights. His commanding presence and deep voice made him a natural fit for roles in westerns, and he appeared in numerous B-movie classics. In television, Davis had recurring roles in popular western series like Stories of the Century and guest appearances on shows like Gunsmoke and Bonanza. Despite his prolific work, Davis often remained under the radar, known more as a dependable character actor than a leading man. Dallas marked a career resurgence for Davis, giving him the spotlight he deserved. As Jock Ewing, he became a household name, and his performance earned widespread acclaim. Tragically, Jim Davis passed away in 1981 at the age of 71, cutting short his time on the series. His death was a great loss to the Dallas family and its fans. Victoria Principal as Pamela Barnes Ewing. Victoria Principal captivated audiences as Pamela Barnes Ewing, the star-crossed wife of Bobby Ewing and a central figure in the Dallas saga. Pamela's tumultuous relationship with Bobby and her deep-seated rivalry with the Ewing family brought emotional depth to the series. Principal's performance from 1978 to 1987 established her as a fan favorite, and her departure left an indelible mark on the show's legacy. Before her iconic role on Dallas, Principal made her mark in Hollywood with roles in The Life and Times of Judge Roy Bean, 1972, The Naked Ape, 1973, and The Blockbuster Earthquake, 1974. After leaving Dallas, she channeled her creative energy into Victoria Principal Productions, producing and starring in hit television films like Naked Lie, 1989, Blind Witness, 1989, and Sparks, The Price of Passion, 1990. Her talent and entrepreneurial spirit made her a prominent figure in both acting and production. Principal later returned to primetime soap opera television in Aaron Spelling's Titans, 2000, and reunited with her Dallas co-stars in the 2004 special Dallas reunion, The Return to South Fork. Now 74, Principal has stepped away from acting to focus on her passion for health and wellness projects. Her remarkable journey from Hollywood starlet to production powerhouse and wellness advocate continues to inspire fans worldwide. Charlene Tilton as Lucy Ewing. Charlene Tilton brought charm and spunk to the role of Lucy Ewing, the vivacious and trouble-prone niece of J.R. and Bobby Ewing. Tilton's portrayal of Lucy added youthful energy and drama to Dallas, making her one of the most memorable characters of the series. From 1978 to 1985, and again in the show's final seasons, Tilton's captivating performance won fans over, solidifying her place in TV history as a standout star of the Ewing clan. Before stepping into Lucy's cowboy boots, Tilton appeared on Happy Days and 8 is Enough, and starred alongside Jodie Foster in Freaky Friday, 1976. While on Dallas, she showcased her singing talent in the episode Runaway and released a dance pop single, C'est la vie, in 1984, which became a hit in Europe. After her Dallas days, Tilton ventured into films like Border Shootout, 1990, and Problem Child 2, 1991, and made appearances in comedies like Superhero Movie, 2008. Her versatility also extended to reality TV with her participation in The Farm, 2005, and roles in shows like The Middle, 2015. At 66, Tilton continues to shine, with her more recent work including the 2024 film God's Not Dead, In God We Trust. From her days as a teen sensation on Dallas to her current projects, Tilton remains a beloved and iconic figure in Hollywood. Steve Canale as Ray Krebs. When fans think of Dallas, they often remember the larger-than-life Ewings, but it's Steve Canale's portrayal of Ray Krebs that added authenticity and grounded the drama of South Fork Ranch. As the tough but caring foreman of the ranch, Ray Krebs played a crucial role in the Ewing family saga. Throughout the 1978 to 1989 run, Ray was a steadfast character, loyal to the family yet navigating his own tumultuous relationships, particularly with his on-again, off-again romance with J.R.'s sister, Lucy Ewing. His rugged demeanor and everyman qualities made him relatable, contrasting with the scheming, power-hungry personalities around him. Before landing the role of Ray Krebs, Steve Canale had an eclectic career in both television and film. He had guest spots in shows like Time Express, 1979, and movies like The Life and Times of Judge Roy Bean, 1972, where he connected with director John Milius, becoming a frequent collaborator on projects such as Dillinger, The Wind and the Lion, and Big Wednesday. Canale's rugged charm and on-screen presence earned him steady work in both TV and films, adding depth to his roles. Post-Dallas, Canale expanded his career with appearances in shows like All My Children, where he played Seabone Hunkle, and guest spots on numerous TV series, including Walker, Texas Ranger. His versatility as an actor allowed him to continue working in both dramatic and action-oriented roles, cementing his status as a familiar face on TV. At 78 years old, Steve Canale remains a cherished figure in the world of Dallas. Though not as active in acting in recent years, his legacy in the industry endures. Canale recently appeared in a YouTube interview on That's Classic, where he reminisced about his time on Dallas and shared behind-the-scenes stories with fans. Known for his down-to-earth personality and warm presence, Canale continues to make appearances and is fondly remembered by fans of the show. Ken Kercheval as Cliff Barnes. Ken Kercheval is best known for his portrayal of Cliff Barnes, the determined and often vengeful rival to the Ewing family on Dallas. As J.R. Ewing's nemesis, Cliff's character was driven by his ambition to take down the powerful Ewing empire. Kercheval brought complexity to the role, showing the emotional depth behind Cliff's fierce battles with the Ewings, making him a memorable antagonist. His fierce rivalry with J.R. Ewing, along with his personal struggles and relationships, kept audiences hooked from 1978 to 1989, with Kercheval reprising his role in the 1991 reunion movie and the 2012 to 2014 revival. Before Dallas, Kercheval had an extensive career in theater and television. His Broadway debut came in 1962 with Something About a Soldier, and he went on to appear in various off-Broadway productions, including the Kurt Weill Revue Berlin to Broadway. He also had a notable role in Fiddler on the Roof and in soap operas like Search for Tomorrow and The Secret Storm. Kercheval's film credits included The 7-Ups and FIST, as well as television appearances on The Addams Chronicles and game shows like Super Password. Kercheval passed away on April 21, 2019, at the age of 83, following a battle with pneumonia. A lifelong smoker and cancer survivor, he left a lasting legacy through his iconic role on Dallas, forever remembered as Cliff Barnes, the tenacious foe to the Ewings. Susan Howard as Donna Culver-Krebs. Susan Howard is best remembered for her role as Donna Culver-Krebs, Ray Krebs' wife, on Dallas from 1979 to 1989. As a strong and independent woman, Donna was a key character in the South Fork Ranch storyline. She brought a sense of moral balance to Ray's character, often caught in the turbulence of the Ewing family dynamics. Howard's portrayal of Donna was notable for her sharp intelligence, warmth, and resilience, making her a beloved figure among Dallas fans. After leaving the series in 1989, she made several guest appearances on TV and was part of the Dallas reunion movies in the late 1990s. Howard had a prolific career before Dallas, marked by several guest spots on iconic television shows. In the 1960s and early 1970s, she appeared in The Flying Nun, I Dream of Jeannie, Star Trek as Mara, the first female Klingon, Bonanza, and Mannix, among others. She received critical acclaim for her role in the short-lived series Petrocelli, 1974 to 1976, where her performance earned both Golden Globe and Emmy nominations. Howard continued to impress with guest roles in series like The Paper Chase, before her role on Dallas solidified her place in television history. Now 81 years old, Susan Howard has shifted her focus towards activism, particularly in support of conservative causes such as gun rights. She has been an influential voice in the National Rifle Association and Texas Republican Party. Recently, she participated in a Facebook interview for Dallas Fanzine, reflecting on her memorable role and her journey in the entertainment world. And that's a wrap on our Dallas cast reunion. Then and now. From South Fork to the present, these stars have left an indelible mark on TV history. If you enjoyed this trip down memory lane, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more. Stay tuned for more updates on your favorite classic shows and stars then and present.